The point of this video, me and the homies bet each other $50 that we would all get videos up by Saturday. So here's the vlog. All right, so here's the most goated way to take your creatine. Take it in something quick, easy, and mix it with something carbonated. It goes down so much easier. So pour this John in a glass, mix it up. That's it. So second cheat code of the day, get someone to back into you at Walmart. Free money, bro. And that's it. Good morning, campers. Dope thing, it's Saturday. Who doesn't like that? Perks of working an office job is usually closed. So I'm gonna work out, grind out homework, and do nothing today. All right, so last night, me and a few of my roommates go to these hot tubs, and there's these girls there, we're talking to them, which is something I never do, by the way. But one of them, she's like, yeah, I'm a biomed major, and I want to study this and go this path and do this. And I'm asking her about anabolic steroids, as one does. Like, all right, so how do you take it? How can you do it responsibly? And I'm not on those. I don't know if I'll do it. But she's like, oh, that's terrible. You know, why would you do that? And because eventually you get to your peak natural physique. She goes, well, why don't you get there first and then talk to me? I was like, all right, freaking ouch, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, I have so far that I can go with lifting. Now I'm getting ready for the gym, and you might be wondering, what do you put in your gym bag? You know, I know that you were wondering that. So without further ado, I'm going to show you. Now, I'm a very, average lifter. I enjoy it. I'm not like... This is my gym bag, city of North Las Vegas, where I grew up. Lifting belt, put that John in there. Deodorant. I'll get a cologne, because a lot of days I go to the gym, and I just go straight to class or work or wherever. So kind of enough to where I'm not going to be gross if I go somewhere else. And then I have this t-shirt, and it was folded. Now that it's folded, I'll throw that in there. I never film in the gym. I mean, I film very rarely, so I keep that in there. And then I bought a 3-pack of freaking honey, bro. Put that John in there. That's pretty much it. A lot of people will do supplements that they keep in there, pre-workout, creatine, whatever. I just keep on mine at home. I take it before I go. And the only things I typically take are vitamin C and creatine. And then I'll grab a Monster and a protein shake. I've drank this combo more times than I can count. And someone's gonna make a joke, oh, you just can't count very high. Yes, I can. I just finished the wall. Now, these Johns are expensive, but they're so much better than the protein shakes I make, which they're probably better for me, but I'm gonna freaking guzzle this real quick. Now let's light out. Let's check out my baby's battle scars. All right. It's not terrible. I think I can buff at least that part out. That's gonna be there for a minute. And it was dark, and it was an older lady, and I didn't wanna. I felt bad. I was like, if you $100, we'll call it good. We won't, deal with any of this stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll get in an accident at some point. Someone give me a freaking get out of jail. Now, call me basic, but I freaking love. My genre of music that I listen to changes quite a bit, but the last little while it's been freaking Nirvana, 3 Days Grace, Creed, and anything-esque of that style. And I freaking wished I could play it because of copyright I can't, but I blast Animal I've Become while I slam this down on the way to every workout. I don't... Hit a freaking crazy leg day. Now I'm back. And I basically keep everything I could need in a day in my car at all times. Freaking hair products. My gym bag has all the stuff I showed you. I've got spare clothes in here. Freaking water bottles. I've got a freaking lint roller, trash can, air freshener, fat stack of Chipotle napkins, a straw, backpack, guitar, jumper cables, hat, Monster water, towel. What more could you need? The answer is nothing. And I don't like to flex my wealth on people. But check that out. GMC Yukons are phenomenal. I couldn't afford a 4Runner or a Jeep, and I bought that, which is funny because brand new, they're more expensive. But over time, they depreciate a lot more. But it's honestly, it's a freaking dope car.